Hello YouTubers. Well, I hope you got to my site because you have a Powerland snowblower, 32 inch or the earlier or smaller 26 inch. If you do, you're probably here for the same reason I'm here. Let me zoom out a little bit. Whoop, wrong way. Let me zoom out. And if you notice, this puppy's all torn apart. Yeah, the friction wheel that drives the unit disintegrated. So you think, well, why not just buy a new wheel and replace it? Not that easy. Powerland went out of business. And trying to get parts from this, Sears claims they have parts, but they don't have the right disc wheel for the friction disc for this. So I had to hunt around, and I actually did find a vendor that has the same part that's used on a different Powerland snowblower. And at the end of this video, I'll give you all that information so you can order the part if you run into the same problem I do, where you were just frustrated enough not being able to get the parts for this unit and ready to throw it away. Well, hopefully I can save you from throwing it away. Let's take a closer look at this friction disc. This item here is actually 8 1/4 inches in diameter. And again, I'll give you the part number for it later in the video so you can order it yourself. Okay, here's the actual friction disc that I was able to purchase online. And again, I'll give you the information later. I don't know if you can read this, but the part number is 656-04055. And I'll give you the manufacturer or the place I got it from. If you can't read this here, it's E-Replacement Parts. And this part number is in fact the friction wheel disc, same size, 8 3/4 inches I believe it was, or actually maybe it was 8 1/4 inches. And same mounting unit, same mounting bolt, everything's the same. In addition, my Powerland, what caused this whole disc to be eaten up, and unfortunately I threw the old one away, is that this rubber wheel broke down. Now this wheel I was also able to get from E-Replacement Parts online, only with the Powerland unit I had to drill out these areas where they actually riveted it together along with the 4 bolts in order to get this apart and put the new rubber disc on. And all that happens here is this rubber disc drives along this plate, drives the wheels, and that's what gives you your traction moving forward and backwards in the snow. Pretty interesting. If you're going on this side of the wheel, you're driving forward, but when you move your lever over and this goes up, you're actually now driving in reverse. So it's pretty ingenious how they did this. Anyway, let's get together and see if we can put this thing back together, and hopefully you'll have the same problem I had where you couldn't get the part, but E-Replacement Parts will solve that for you. Almost forgot, there's actually another C-clamp in here inside this shaft here. So you want to pull that out. Then we can put this drive arm back on. That just slides on like that. Put the E-clamp back in, or as I used to call them, C-clamps. Make sure that's secure. And I've already got it mounted on here, just a one nut. And again, that part was perfect that I got online. And put the one side in, put the other side in. Once you get the second side in, there's another, there's a retaining ring on this side. And it just happens to be a 1/2 inch C-clamp, which the original one I lost. When I popped it off, it went flying. And it's somewhere in the garage here. I'll find it in the spring when I clean the garage. The other side is a little bracket here. When you mount this bracket on here, it'll hold the other side in place for you. All right, I'm getting close. Let me take a minute. Alright, here it is, my Powerland
PDST32 Snow Thrower. PDST32, I'm not sure what that is other than 32 inches in width. I'm about to start it and verify whether or not that friction plate actually does the job. I believe it will. This is not for me to say that I sanction this. This is still a POS snow thrower. POS being piece of shit. It rattles like hell. The motor, I have no idea who really manufactures the motor. They don't put a name on it. I still think this is a piece of shit. But let's see if I save myself a few bucks by spending, I guess, $30 for the friction wheel, for the friction plate, $22 for the rubber piece for the friction drive wheel. And for a $50 investment, maybe I can still get another few years out of this piece of shit. All right, let's go. Okay, so there you have it. The piece of shit does operate with this new friction wheel. But wait, there's more. One more little issue I'm sure all of you have with this unit, and that is with the gear case oil leaking out of the gear case every season. You fill it up with 90 weight oil, and by the time you go to use it a second time, all that oil is poured all over the ground. Hold on a minute, I've got a solution for that as well. Okay, once more, if you have this POS Powerland Snow Thrower, then you have this crankcase, and this crankcase constantly leaks the oil every time you fill it. A day later, the entire reservoir is drained onto the ground. If you have that problem, here's your solution. I found this on YouTube, and believe it or not, it does work. You pour this additive, it's AT205 Reseal. What it actually does is there's a chemical reaction when it meets up with the gasket material used on this, and it actually swells that material, clogging up any areas where it's leaking. So rather than pulling this apart and trying to reseal it or put new seal, notice they don't even use a seal, they just use some form of RTV. Try this, and I think that'll solve your problem as well as it solved mine. Good luck with your Powerland Snow Thrower. Use it as much as you can, and then just shit can it. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed this video.